And Drew, thank you. Some local reporting tonight. As we head into the holiday season, we're taking the time to recognize a man who lives by the motto, think, work, and serve.
That's right. Local businessman and entrepreneur Brian Frazier has made it his mission to invest in the youth of our community through college exposure, hands-on media training, and so much more. Our 16 News Now photojournalist Devontae Wade has his story.
All right, so look, smile at people, laugh, meet new people, introduce yourself to people. Go get their Instagram. What else y'all use? TikTok. Go get a TikTok. Whatever you gotta do, be personable. It can go a very long way.
For many students in South Bend, college can feel like a distant dream. But for Brian Frazier, it starts with something new, exposure.
So one time I got a chance to go film in Antigua and Barbuda. It's a small island, they call it Jamaica's little cousin. When I was coming back from Antigua, I seen a sign on the wall that said, "See more, be more." 4 simple words, but it really just kind of changed my mind and my mission in life. I said, when I come back, I want to help people see more so they can be more.
Through the Frazier Kid Foundation, high school students are taking on college tours, many for the first time.
I appreciate Brian Frazier, honestly, for real, because he done taught me a lot about colleges, because without this, I don't even think I would really be able to see what college is about.
For Frazier, these trips are only the beginning. What students see on the road is followed by real support back home.
To me, there's no feeling better than investing in the next generation. To me, is no check amount you can give me that feels better than giving a check to a student, to give an opportunity to a student, to have a student come up to you after a college tour, hug you, and tell you, you've helped me change my life. You helped me see that I can be more than I thought I could have been previously.
But for Frazier, exposure doesn't end when the bus pulls back into South Bend. It continues inside a space he built himself, Exposure Studios. Here, Frazier gives students hands-on training in videography, photography, and editing.
So I feel like our role is just to say, hey, let me show you a skill, let me show you a trade that you can use right now, even before you go to college, to generate income for you and your family. And really, this space is just an extension of that.
But outside of the studio, the reality for some kids in the city is a lot darker. Brian tells me about a student whose raw reality didn't come to light until the next day, and it changed him.
I pick him up the next day, and he tells me that his house had got shot up, and that he almost lost his brother in the shooting. And he said it so casually, as if it happens every day. And in that moment, I said, how many other students are like that in the city, where they're so used to the violence, they're so used to their friends dying and things of this nature? You know, how many more students is it like that? So that's really where I get a sense of purpose.
During the holiday season, that purpose extends even farther into the community as Brian and his fraternity show up for families facing hardship, turning service into a real solution.
I went to Tennessee State, tying it back to the HBCU, where the motto is think, work, and serve. They're hammering that into you every day. So from 18 to 22, all I'm learning is think, work, serve, think, work, serve. So all of those qualities, you know, have been planted in me. I come from a family of pastors who do community work. So it's just a part of the DNA, like to want to give back. And now I'm finally finding a way, whether it's through my fraternity, whether it's through my foundation, that I can give back to the community in my own way. And we just want to be somebody to say, hey, there's a whole world out here. When you go back in the studio, you see a map. And what we want to do is put push pins on there so people can see, hey, it's people who've been all over this world. I don't have to limit my thinking and my thoughts to the small radius that I live in. So I think if that's the goal of the foundation, that's the goal of everything we do when it comes to the youth, is to just show them there's more, and they don't have to be stuck where they're at.
Be more 2025.
In South Bend, Devontae Wade, 16 News Now.
How cool is that? Devontae Wade with that story, our photojournalist here, really quickly. Got to know Brian Frazier, and he does not enjoy doing that because he loves being around the kids. He doesn't want to be pat on the
Telling
back.
his story,
He doesn't
right.
like sharing, but you know what? Sharing this is important because it's people like him in this community who make the community what it is so much
so
stronger,
true.
especially with our youth.
And it inspires the next generation.
Yes, we love to see it. A lot of people, 2023, when we had TSU in town, and it was the first HBCU to go against Notre Dame, he was at the fore of all the organization
Nice.
behind not just the programs that happened, but even bringing them to South Bend and allowing kids to see the big band downtown for the first time. So he does a lot in this
And
community,
you
and it's an
heard-
unsung hero.
You heard the kids even say, I probably wouldn't have the opportunity
There you
to
go.
visit this college. So
There
to
you
get
go.
out there, it's been amazing.
We
What
love
a
to
great
see it.
story.
Great story, Devontae Wade. We've got more news after this. Stay there.